And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I'm your host, Nick Legato. Welcome to this town. I've just missed the name of it, and I always forget this place's name. Not much to do, really. You can snoop around. Get out of the way, woman. There's actual treasure here. Nothing that would be of any significance to you. Really, it's all low-level stuff, but we can also pick up the helmets I was talking about here as well, so we'll do that while we're here. And like from the last episode, we got all the mithril gear that we could afford, which was actually we had enough to buy everything, so I was actually very satisfied with that result. Whereas most of the time, you will not have enough money. We get an 8, but I've come here for the disposable items, like the Antarctic winds. And we're going to be using some of this stuff coming up, so in the next dungeon, so it's good that we're collecting them now. Move it, old timer. Come on. Come on. I really should just let him out here. Come on, bud. I've got places to go. Thank you. Jackass. Alright, let's keep moving. And here we are here at the... And as you can see, it's all iron gear. So it's all the armor and stuff that was equipped in the beginning of the game as far as gear was concerned for Cain. These are all Cain's. This is where Cain's gear comes from. And obviously you can see all the low-level stuff here, including the holy arrows, which if you ever need more, you know where to go. But a spear, staff rod, yeah. Makes you even wonder, maybe this is where Cain came from. Probably not. Probably not, really. Probably not at all. And there's a naming way hiding out in here. Not that you really care, but there is one here. There should be... Well, I thought there was one more treasure, but I guess not. This kind of completes the town of Magma. I think it's called Magma or something like that. We'll find out in a second. Like I said, it's a nice, quiet little hovel with not much to offer us right now. Village of Egalt. Okay, Egalt or whatever. Egalt. And whatever. Okay, so all that's done. Now we need to head to Troya, which is right over here. So welcome to Troya, Troya, or whatever. Troya. Welcome to Troya. Nice little hovel of a crappy shithole that... No, I'm just kidding. So let's go and check this place out. Armor-wise, they're going to have the hats we want. The plum hats. And we don't... Only need... I want to say 2. Let's just go ahead and get them. Now, why would they sell such low-level armor? You'll find... Well, I already told you can't use metal gear in the next dungeon. Metal gear in the next dungeon. So that's why. The mallet is here, but we want to get a new bow. The great bow. And with whatever money we can muster, we're going to want to get 99 of each of those arrow types. If we can. If we can. But for the moment, let's see. How much room do I have? Ugh, not a lot. Well, we can sell the crossbow. Hold on to the holy. We got a lot of holy actually, so we're not too bad. We'll sell the spider web, unicorn horn stay. Almost out of room for echo herbs. We might need to pick some of those up. But other than that, we're pretty good. So let's go ahead and... So it's about 3,000 each. Which we have just... Oh, no, we barely don't have enough. So let's go ahead and... I don't want to get rid of the coppers. Oh yeah, the convict. I mean, it's still short though. Damn it. Not selling the gold headband though. We get 10,000 for it. Yeah, screw it. Well, 3 of those for 150. You know what? Screw it. We're selling the Arctic Wind. I'm just not going to use this stuff. The fragments here and the Zeus's Wraths can go too for all I care. Just tired of dealing with it. Okay. And so we want to... Oops, I bought 98s, didn't I? That's okay. We're not being that specific anyway. Okay, so we've done all that. Let's go ahead and sort all of our gear out here. No matter what, we always have to hold on to the legend sword. We can't dump it or anything like that, so don't bother. Alright, so let's explore the rest of the town. Look at that peeping Tom bastard. Starting to go away, damn it. I'm busy masturbating to women in the water. Because Troia is known for its women. Specifically, women in the water. Lady in the water. M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan. His movies have the potential to be good movies. They just happen to not become good movies. They have all the potential in the world, but somehow they blow it. Okay, so we're gonna go over to this little tiny place over here for some free gear, free items and money. Because we spent a lot of money, but luckily we won't have to buy stuff for a while. So we're pretty good. Scape doll. Scape doll? I don't remember that. What the hell's the scape doll? Ah, got it. So it's pretty much like Copy, or it's an itemized version of Blink. So just to let you know. All right. So we've pretty much done everything that we can in Terraria. And whatever. There's no other items really in town. We're all healed up, so we don't need to screw around with that either. So let's head out of town, shall we? Yay! Go ahead and head inside the castle here. Welcome to Terraria, which has my favorite music in the whole game. Just sit and listen to this for hours. Okay, maybe not hours, maybe just a few handful of minutes, but still not bad. Not bad at all. Now, you don't want to start doing too much right away. Like, you don't want to head straight to the next area. We need to take care of the stuff here first. Baki's wine, which we were actually just trying to get rid of. Funny how we got more, isn't it? Now we can't really do much here because that's actually the guards of Terraria are all women. But we still can pick up gear. Like this. And we'll receive ruby rings, which are nice. We will receive ethers, which are also very nice. So full of space. And we will receive high potions. And we'll get tents. All great pieces of gear that we found here. And that's really all the items that we can find in Terraria's castle. At the moment. We will be able to get more later, but not right now. Now let's head to the other chamber here, because we still got more to do. More to do. And there's a familiar face. We know that guy. Gilbert. Gilbert? Is that you? It's you, Cecil. You survived. Thank God. I'll fight too. What can you possibly do in your condition? Stay in bed and sleep. Master Teller, I'm sorry for my weakness. If I wasn't so, Anna would still be alive. So Gilbert, you must take care of yourself at the moment. Yang, you're also safe. Then Radia is too? I could not save her. I am for shame. Oh, that's horrible. To make matters worse, while everyone is fighting, I'm stuck here in bed. I am weak. You are. Ah, that's okay. They've got me in the Enterprise. So Gilbert, I've heard all about you. Don't worry about coming along. I've got them covered. Just get some rest. While we drink cocktails and kill monsters. Alright, that's enough of that nonsense. Cecil, where's Rosa? Don't tell me Golda still has her captive. He has Kane as well. The Earth was stolen by a Dark Elf. Dun dun dun. Dark Elf. Dark Elf. What is this? It is in my place. Please take it. You get the Echoer, which in other Final Fantasies is known as the Twin Harp, which makes no sense because twin harps do not communicate. The old nemesis I was talking about in the last episode at the end is actually Dark Elf. Other Final Fantasies come prior to Final Fantasy IV have had the enemy known as Dark Elf with the same sprite. And so this enemy surprisingly is more of a cameo. Now these are all the sages or prophets. Really, we'll read all their crap later, so you know. And they tell you you cannot use metal weapons and all that. And you need to go to the tunnel to the north, on the island to the north, and you cannot land your airship there, all that jive. So, but we're aware of all that, well, at least I am, but for the most part, that's what you need to know, and that's all you need to know. So, let's trek north, shall we? Since we are as prepared as can be, and thus we get thrown into a battle with hell needles and woodies, I mean call them. Fire knuckles are a great thing to equip Yang with now, and I didn't do it right away, which is my bad. And Sid's kind of not wearing much for armor or gear, so I guess I should have thought about that before getting too far. Ow, damn it. Let's see. Our goal here is not to really work too much about as far as leveling around here goes. We don't need to. Now, if you haven't been able to afford all the mithril gear, then yes, you're going to have to level around this place a little bit. But for the most part, you should be okay. You shouldn't have to do too much leveling or too much grinding, because if we did all the stuff we did on Mount Ordeal, it should be enough for us to pay for all the missing stuff that we don't have now. So. So let's keep walking here. And another battle ensues. What is it now? Not a bad battle. Nothing a Fire 2 or Fire 3 can't handle. Yep. Surprisingly, we just annihilated pretty much everything here. And Cecil and Yang should be able to finish this sucker off. None of these enemies are threatening. Nor do we get great amounts of experience for killing them, but it's good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and... yeah, we're about right. It's good enough. Now, there's lots of treasure found and hidden all over this little area here. If you really want to waste your time finding it, I don't recommend it at all, so don't do it. Secure everyone up to full. Yay! Use the white chocobo, which will heal us even more. Our MP. And now let's go use the black chocobos. Now, black chocobos are obviously different than regular chocobos. Come here, you bastard. There we go. Black chocobos can fly. Now, they can't fly over mountains, as you can see, but they cannot land on regular terrain, like so. They just pop right back up. What they can do is land in forests, and as you can see, there's nowhere to really land the airship on this island. But we can land a black chocobo. So just park yourself up as close as you can. Now, before we go inside, we need to figure our gear out. Now, the mallet is made out of wood. Now, they expect us not to know that, which is why they don't say anything. You know, which is why they call it wooden in the other one, because they figured an American audience would not understand that that you need wooden gear. Ruby is not a metal. Ruby is a gem. Now, all of Cecil's gear has to go. None of this. He can't use any of his swords, any of his armor. All of that has to come off. So let's go ahead and do that by equipping. And remember, he's right-handed, so we need to put the great bow here. And we're gonna put a flame on for now. Flame on! We're going to put a plumbed on him. We're going to put, body-wise, we're going to put a poet or a Gaia robe. 33, 23, 22 Gaia robe. And actually, you know, Sid could probably just use a Gaia robe too, couldn't he? Oh no, he actually cannot equip a Gaia robe, so that's why we needed the poet. He's already got triangle, and apparition should not be metallic, so he should be okay. All of Tella's gear is usually safe. Ruby can go on, except for silver. Silver's got to come off. Silver is a metal. So let's put a ruby ring on there, which drops his defense significantly, but we'll have to deal with it. The claws are not metallic, the bandana and Kenpo are not, but the arms are. Let's make sure that Sid's got ruby on as well. So that should pretty much, this is how your party's going to have to deal with this upcoming area. And usually what I can do is, because now Cecil has bows, I put him in the back row. He'll be even safer in the back row. No point in putting him in the front row because he can't do much. He's just, you know, the only reason to keep him in the front row really is to absorb damage. But again, we're all pretty weakened. The only one who's, you know, we're all pretty much weakened significantly. So let's go ahead and head in. Now the only way you're going to know if you're being affected by metal is in a battle. So we'll find out real shortly. Move if we wear metallic armor. My claws will be alright. Don't worry, we still have my magic. So we're safe in those regards, I guess. And there's no way to tell if you're being stuck with metal. You just have to figure it out in your first battle. In which, as you see, we are actually okay. Cat Sith and Ogres. Yes, they were called Cat Siths in this game. And we know a Cat Sith from Final Fantasy VII. Let's swap rows here, at least for one character. At least for our warrior types. There we go. Let's go ahead and kill the Cat Siths, because they're more of a threat right now. Because they can use Blaster. And Blaster, if you are a Final Fantasy fanatic, you know that Blaster is a very, very angry magic spell that causes lots of damage and carnage. So we want to avoid that from happening. Obviously Bio is a great thing to use on these types of enemies, but it's expensive, so let's just go with Poison for now, because Poison is cheap. It does the same effect, just doesn't do the damage. And his HP will begin to drop rapidly, whereas my melee guys can work him down. Because ogres aren't really too strong. These ogres are not too strong. There are other ogres that are too strong. There's also another thing that we could do if we wanted to, but I don't really think we need to yet. Gang gained a level, which is nice. Tella's hurting though. And we've got a lot of potions. We've got like 25 or so, yeah. So this is where we've been saving a lot of this stuff. Is this dungeon, because we don't want to waste MP healing. That's what Cecil's for. He's our primary healer right now, not Tella. We need Tella's magic to survive offensively. So we're going to rely on Cecil's healing, so when people are getting hurt in battle, it's not Tella throwing out Cure 3s and 4s and 2s, it's Cecil throwing out a strategic Cure 2 at the right time. And that's really what we're going to be relying on as we traverse through this dangerous tunnel. It is a pretty dangerous place. As you can see, there's lots of different places we can go, but we need to get the chest over here. And I'm not sure if there's one below us or not. We'll see after the battle. Alright, let's keep moving. So, yeah, there's nothing down there. So we need to start moving north. Here's a familiar set of enemies, except for the Hieropatra. Is a new enemy, but they're not too intimidating. And the snakes are much stronger than they were last time we fought them. As you can see, they go down pretty easily. Stupid twin snakes. The Hieropatra is actually more threatening than the twin snakes are, so... Not because of her melee, more or less than because of... She does have some status effect skills. So, we don't want to deal with that too much. Let's go ahead and heal up Sid here. That's good enough. We don't need to like heal everyone to full because that's going to drain too much from Cecil's MP. So only heal when we have to. Here's another example of a 2 Cat Sith battle. See at the end of it. Okay, and we're walking. Now we've got some doors to choose from. And here's one of probably the tougher battles here is this triple ogre battle. Best strategy, kill them one at a time. That's your best strategy. Doing anything else is just completely unnecessary. And this is when I would probably throw out a triple bio. That way they all get hit with bio. There we go. And then their HP will start to decrease on its own, which is what we want, as we kill each and one of these throughout. Nice. You see, Cecil's not a bad archer either, surprisingly. Now, in other remakes of the game, Cecil is not able to use the archery set. And many of the real reason behind it is because many of the developers felt that it was kind of broken that he could shoot arrows. Because he was actually good at it, and it was actually very effective, even in the regular Final Fantasies. So a lot of the reason that people didn't use they took the bow and arrow system out in the Final Fantasy DS for Cecil was that very reason that he was just doing really well at it. And it was one of the things that kind of made surviving this dungeon easier. The whole point of this dungeon was that you had no armor or weapons. Here's another combination of enemies. Anyway, but the whole point is that you couldn't use your regular gear, and so they swapped the bow out with a bunch of things called shards that did, like, no damage, so they were useless too. And we're walking. Alright, let's take a look around here. We grab the ether. I think there's another chest on the other side. Yes, there is. Let's go grab that. And we're walking. We received 2,000 gil. And we're walking. Probably gonna get another battle by the time we get out of this damn room. Okay, there we go. Alright. And we're walking to another stairway. Then we're finding the stairway. And here we go, a mind flare. In the American version, this is known as a mage. We're actually, I think, are water-based, surprisingly. But that might be because of the squid face. And yes, it does look like that thing from Futurama. I don't want to hear it. It looks like the doctor from Futurama. Yes, it does. Bet he dies a lot more easily. Cool, we got a golden hourglass, I think is what that is. That's a very good hourglass to find. We'll find out right now if it is. It's a very rare one too, if it is what I think it is. Yes, good. It's like the copper, it casts stop on all enemies, but golden lasts a lot longer. We're talking like it could last an entire battle long, and it's a great item to find. It works on bosses too, some bosses, not all bosses, but again, definitely get it. Okay, we're all healed up to full. Let's go ahead and save. I just want to finish this damn cave. I hate this place. So let's head south. I'm running out of inventory room, but that's all going to fix itself very shortly. And more man flares. And we're walking. There's a door there, which leads us to a room with 3 chests in it. Yeah, got hit by a trio of ogres from behind. And we've got a new enemy. Now these enemies are surprisingly weak against fire, so let's go, and they're flying. So this is going to be a lovely place for Cecil to kill enemies, because he'll kill them pretty well, I would think. Ratella can throw out a fire 2 spell as well and be just as effective. So we'll do that too. If we need to. Yeah, we're probably going to only need to throw out a fire 1 next time. As we get attacked here. Come on, Tella. One thing I hate about these guys is these face bats is that they eat up so much battle time. It's just insane. Alright, let's finish the rest of these guys off with their blood suck skill. Die. Come on, nobody cares. There we go. And that'll win the battle. Yay. So that's the new other enemy in here, and they come in different quantities as well. Got all that. Let's keep going. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's head this way. Excuse me. Now damn it, we gotta go up the middle of this thing. Seriously, I do. And we're in another battle. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's keep going. We still got some ways to go here. We're almost to the end of the tunnel though. The Fairy Claw. We'll take that. Damn it. Oh damn, we're out of room. So we gotta replace this with something which will be easy for us to do. So let's replace it with the back use one because we're not using it. Go ahead and equip our new weapon here on Yang, who now will do lots more damage to giant enemies that are related to giants or a variation of giant. So that's a great claw, which is one of the reasons we also didn't go do one of the other side quest things we can do right now. Here's another Draculady. Let's go ahead and kick all of them. Let's go ahead and do that. About I'd say a level 1 fire should be enough to finish the rest of them off, so let's go ahead and do that. As long as Cecil hits the ranged arrow attack, everything should die in the fighter because of this through this combat. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see how this fares. Oh my god, that was terrible. Maybe the face bats really aren't dead. Technically, I guess they're not undead. So we'll have Yang kick again and then I'll kill the rest of them. We're getting everything, just the life sucked out of us. Come on. This should be enough to kill him. Okay, so let's do that. Wait a minute, that did nothing last time anyway. And it was a million to death then. We'll see at the end of the battle since it's going to take a while because of this damn blood-suck skill. Alright, that battle was won. It wasn't too difficult. Just slightly obnoxious. Let's keep moving as we traverse here. As you can see, there's a treasure chest all the way around this stupid pillar, which we're gonna go get. Yep, let's keep moving. And we're walking. Hopefully not doing a freaking battle. And we received an emergency exit. We have no room. So I left it behind. It's okay, no big deal. Because we're gonna get attacked at least 2 to 3 more times before we get back to the other side of this freaking room. Alright, let's try to get over there. In a battle. Alright, those enemies are down. Let's go in here. And that's the enemy in question. So, on the next episode, let's play Final Fantasy IV, getting the water crystal back from the Dark Elf. We'll see you there.